Alito, this is Karissa Hodge with Missing Murdered Indigenous Women, Choctaw. And today we have Jackson Yearby's mother, and so we are so thankful for Rachel Youngman and Native Choctaw to be able to spread awareness and to share his story. And we don't really have many updates right now or events. We just had a big human trafficking training conference earlier this week. And then next week we're actually planning some year-to-date conferences and events and stuff like that. So we'll share them with Rachel as we get those. So right now I'm going to introduce Miss Shema Lincoln, which is Jackson Yearby's mother.
Hello, thank you. First of all, I just want to just express my gratitude and my appreciation for all those who have been helping with Jackson's case since January. I'd also like to thank all the MMIW chapters who have reached out because I feel as though when things like this happen, you call the police, you give the report, or you file the report, and then you kind of wait. But I feel like the chapters that reach out, the MMIW chapters, they're basically the first responders to reach out and get information from you, get pictures, start flyers, start distribution. So for that, I am very, very grateful. My whole family, we're very grateful for that help in the beginning, because most families, they don't know what to do. No one expects anything like this to happen to your loved one. I never thought ever that this would happen to any of my children. But when it does, you don't even know who to turn to. You don't know who to talk to. Your first initial response is to get out there and look and ask questions and call friends and call family and just go look for them. There's no checklist. There's no guide to, which in my experience is, no one's there to tell you, in the very beginning, you need to do this. There's so much information coming your way that it's so overwhelming at times that you don't know what to do. And sometimes you shut down, but you can't. You have to just keep going and doing whatever you can to find, your loved one. And in my experience, I felt like, just with the overwhelming of information and people, telling you, which everyone means well, at the same time, it's kind of stressful. And, but I appreciated certain ones, just stepping in and saying, hey, we're going to do this for you. And those were from advocates from MMIW, just saying, hey, we're going to do this for you. You go and do what you have to do. You go out there and you drive around. You go put up flyers. You go do this, and we're going to help you along the way. And with that, I'm so appreciative of those chapters and, the authorities, investigators, the detectives involved. It's been already quite a journey, but also I just want to share a little bit about my son, Teedeenae Jackson Yearby. It's more than just what you're seeing on those posters. It's more than what, some may think, he was around this person, or he was here, or, doing this or doing that, When it comes to someone missing, it doesn't matter who they were around or what they were doing. They're missing. And every person out there who is missing, they deserve to be found. They deserve to be reunited with their family. And the family do the best that they can to be patient and understanding, and work with the police or anyone involved. But at the same time, we're left just not wondering and not knowing what's going on too at the same time. So with Jackson, my son Jackson, when he moved out in the fall of 2022, moved in with some friends here in Stillwater. You don't think about the bad. You just worry. We worry about the things like you want to make sure that they have enough to eat, or hey, you calling them, hey, you need some new socks, I can pick you up some new socks, just little things, anything to help them, or just a comfort, support, just encouragement, and that's what I really tried to give my son when he moved out, was not continue to hover over him, because I know he wanted to be independent and make a life of his own. And although I didn't want him moving out, we did come to an agreement. And that was him calling me every week and letting me know he was okay. And he did. He did. He had patterns. He had routines. And he knew he had to work and he had to go to school. And he was good about taking care of what he knew he needed to do. I could say that is one great thing about Jackson, is he followed through with a lot of things he said he was going to do. He had a great work ethic, and not only that, I mean, Jackson was very strong-willed, and he was independent. But most of all, the best things about him is that he's loving, he's kind, he's forgiving, and he truly always wanted the best for his family and his friends. Always wished the best for his family and his friends. And so when he went days without contacting me, because he always contacted me on a weekend, and then I was calling around and going and looking for him, and I just came to a point where it just didn't set right. I just knew something was not right. There was something not right about this him not calling me or contacting me, because he knew I would be upset. And one of the things he didn't want was for me to worry. He never wanted me to worry about him, even though he knew I would always worry about him, because I always told him that, I'm your mom. I'm always going to worry about you. It doesn't matter how big you are, how old you are, how well you're doing in life. I'm always going to worry about you. And because that's what moms do. We take care of our children. We want to make sure they're always okay, that they're happy. And so when he did not contact me, that just did not set well. And after searching and calling around, and there was about a week that went by, and I could not stand it anymore. And I called the police and filed a missing person report, thinking that if I do that and flyers go up and go out, he's going to see it and he's going to contact me. And he's going to be mad, but at least I know he's okay and he'll contact me. But when that did not happen, you go into a panic. You go into panic mode. And you do whatever it takes to try to find any answers, any information. And so here we are, 8 months later, and not knowing where he's at, or if he's okay. but we try every day. We try every day to continue to find any information, any type of information that is going to lead to him. And I put out posts on social media here and there, just telling people, just any little information helps. And people may think, oh, it may not be that important. This little detail doesn't really matter. It does matter. It absolutely matters. Details matter because it helps us. It helps the investigators. It helps the detectives put pieces together, put a timeline together. And so with all the information that we get, we just really we remain hopeful and try to stay positive that he is somewhere out there. And I continually, try to send him messages on social media or text messages, even though they don't go through, or try to communicate, an email or something, hoping that one day he's going to open it up and he's going to be like, I need to contact my mom. I need to let her know I'm okay. And so we all, not just myself, my husband, my children, we really lean on each other and try to support each other and pick each other up, and hope that, Jackson will see, a flyer or something on social, and he'll contact somebody, contact me and let us know that he's okay, because he's missed. Our life is not the same without him. We missed our funny guy. And I always tell people, I'm like, he's so smart, but he's dingy, he's funny, he makes us laugh, and we miss his laugh, and we miss his smile. We miss his little, jabs here and there, and us teasing each other and just being together, and we just really miss him. And if somebody out there hears this, I may know something, just please call and let somebody know. And if somebody out there's listening and they know where he's at, or if Jackson's listening, I just want you to know that no one's mad at you. No one's mad. No one's upset with you. We just need to know you're okay. We need to know that you're safe. We just need to hear from you. Because you're loved. You're loved. We want you to come home. We want you to come home. It doesn't matter how long you've been away, or if you don't want to talk to anyone. You just need to know that you're loved and your family misses you, and we just want you to come home. We just need to know that you're okay.
Okay, Miss Shema, thank you so much for sharing about Jackson. And you're right, he does have an absolutely beautiful smile. If you're listening out there, Rachel's going to share some of his flyers. Please share them. Please share his story. I would love nothing more for us to get this all across, even all 50 states. Every share can save a life. Every share can help a family receive justice, receive closure. This mother just wants her baby home. So please share. Is there anything else that you would like to add before we sign off?
I'll just reiterate what you said, which is, share everything. Share everything. It really does matter. It really does help. It doesn't matter where you are, what state you're in. Share everything that you see. Social media, flyers, newspaper articles. Someone out there knows something. And we just pray that hope and stay positive. And we rely on our faith too, that we'll get answers, we'll get information, and somebody, will be brave enough to stand up and speak out and help us bring Jackson home.
Well, thank you, Native Choctaw, and thank you again, Rachel. We truly appreciate you, and you play a huge role in helping our families. So, Yakoke.